I say fill it. I love it when the plan comes together. It's only been half an hour since I got the cover on this wood. I thought I had about 3 hours. Well, I was wrong. West Coast rain, you just can't predict it. So it's pretty steady rain now, so I bet I'm all good. Alright, good morning boys and girls. The seeds are coming along. This place is absolutely full of weeds, going to cause me problems, but we've had such wet weather I haven't been able to get out of here. I've got a huge amount of huge leaf out of here. A lot of these are nearly 3 foot long, but I think I'll combine a lot of these bits together instead of just doing a lot of short ones, and it might make it easier on a lot of people. It'll make it easier on me instead of mucking around uploading on YouTube. But anyway, as usual, this glass house has produced a heap. A lot of suckers in here. I'm not concerned with that now. At the end of the season, it's finished. It's cold. The stuff I've got outside it won't grow. We were down at 2 degrees last night. Nearly got snow. And I expected these not to do anything at all. And I think they're pretty well finished. I don't think they'll come to anything. So I'll get these hung up, and that'll be it for today. Got weather coming in, so I'm meant to have another week of rain, but oh well, that's what it is. Right, there's going to be a lot of good morning boys and girls. Now I've got these leaves hung up. They're huge. I mean, they are big, and I've just had a rush of shit to the brain that maybe what I should be doing instead of putting all my energy into those raised garden beds is get another 1 or 2 glass houses going, because the glass house has been the main producer. The raised beds have produced next to nothing. So I'll sleep on it and I'll think about it for next season, but I'll put all these videos together and just make one decent one instead of a bunch of small ones. But these are huge leaves. I've got a lot more to get out of there. So if you look at the amount of plants that I've got out of the raised garden beds compared to what I've got out of the glass house has just blitzed everything. Alright, that's it for today, boys and girls. Right, a bit of an update on this Hawkmatic. I'm really starting to get this dialed in now. I currently haven't got anything in here. It's critical that your tobacco that you put in here can't be smaller than kitchen strainer size, otherwise that causes damage. But the big one is the moisture content, and I haven't found a satisfactory way of measuring that yet. I'm picking this around 70%. If it's too wet, what happens is you'll hear these arms jamming up in here, and it will just jam solid. If it's too dry, it makes dust and jams. You can probably see there's some dust in that. There's a bit of dust there. So those are the 2 critical things. You get the moisture content right and the size right. Once you do that, you'll have jam free. I don't know, I've probably done a couple of hundred on this now, and I've had 0 jams. Well, probably more than a couple of hundred, probably a couple of thousand. So that's the secret of it, the moisture content and the size of the granules. Now the other thing is, it doesn't like long strands. Your strands have got to be probably less than 10 millimetre. You know, what's that, less than a half an inch. Otherwise it won't feed, and you'll be forever. I use the end of this brush and stir it all around to get it all going again. But if you've got it small, like I found with the kitchen blender, you run the tobaccos through that, it comes out at about the right size and you have 0 problems. Alright, we'll move on. I'm going to My news still arrives in probably Monday or Tuesday. I've just gone through my electronics gear. I've found a couple of PIDs and a solid state relay, but there's no heatsink. And I found some decent thermocouples. One's 0 to 200 degrees C. It's got quite a long stem on it, so I'm not sure I'll use that. I've got another one that's 0 to 150, which is much shorter, so I'll probably use that one. But I'll have to mock that up and calibrate it before we decide to go any further with that. That's just another project that may or may not happen. I'll just keep using what I've got. All right, we'll move on and we'll come back when I get the still. Right, that's the last of this, full of weeds. I'll wait for these seeds to go. I'll chop these down and throw them out in the shed, spray the weeds or pull them out. And that's the end of it for this season. This out here will not come to anything. So, I mean, it was so late in the season I didn't expect it to. So that's the end of it. So this is the last bit of harvest for the season, other than those big stems that I'll chop out, and then I'll rip the weeds out of here and wait for those seeds, and I'll show you what I do with those seeds. Basically I just dump them into a bucket. Whether or not I use them I don't know. It depends on how these leaves process that I've got colour curing now. Like I say, this is seed that I got from Wicked Habits, Virginia Gold. So we'll just see what happens. Whether I use it or not, I don't know. Alright, that's it for today, boys and girls. Alright, I've got the still going. I've got it steaming away. Like I say, I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I've never played with this before. This dumper, I've got it full of copper mesh. I've got steam coming out everywhere. I'll turn this off shortly. Looks pretty good. A bit of assembly. I managed to use the condenser off the smaller still because it's already set up and I won't have to worry about drilling holes. Identical amount of copper tubing, so that's the same, that's all good. I'll turn this off shortly and I'll crack one of these valves open. That looks like it's actually going to leak. No, it's not. Anyway, that's it, it's all good. So tomorrow I'll make some moonshine. Alright, that'll be the end of this.